Hey everybody, welcome to Review Time with Islip. I'm Islip, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron BlueStreak. Thank you to my buddy Blungholm, aka Scott, from Good Morning Cybertron for getting this guy to me. I appreciate it. He is awesome. I like him. You're like, well, how can he be awesome? He's the same, Datsun mold over and over again. And yeah, but they did him really good, and I like him. And he's called BlueStreak. He has not a lick of blue on him. Well, unless you count the slight tint of blue on his translucent bits. But he was called BlueStreak, but he wasn't blue. And apparently BlueStreak refers to, I guess he talked too much, and he caught something like he talked up a blue streak or some weird bullcrap like that. Don't know, don't care. Sometimes he's just called Streak. It would have made more sense if he was called Silver Streak, because he's silver, and if Smokescreen had been called BlueStreak, or if this guy would have been called Smokescreen, and Smokescreen would have been called BlueStreak because Smokescreen is blue and red. It is what it is. But he is a revamp of the old Datsun brothers. He's got the chest headlights. He's got the back of the car for the feet. He is fairly hollow from the back, and that kind of sucks that they didn't add more panels to cover that up. But for the most part, other than that, I don't have a complaint with this guy because he looks phenomenal. Very, very, very phenomenal. Okay. So, he comes with 3 guns. He's got his shoulder blasters. He's got his regular gun. If you choose to, it looks like you can add, you can add his shoulder guns to his main gun to make a super weapon, if that is your choice. We'll go ahead and pull that to the side for now so we can concentrate just on the robot and take a look. And he has blue eyes. I don't know how well that's coming out. I don't know if that's helping any because, again, tiny 1" by 2" little screen, and my eyes are not as good as they used to be. So yeah. So what's the lesson here, kids? Don't get old. So there he is. He's got gray, a silverish gray, or maybe just silver. It's got more gray, but it's not like that flat, ugly gray. It's a nice kind of gray. I like it. Dark, almost black. His head has the 2 crests. He red. I love red. Who doesn't love red? Red, black. He is nice. I like him. His door wings can move backwards and forwards. The hood gets in the way, but if you can stick the hood up some, you can maybe get it out the way. I don't know, but yeah. But he's one of the fellers that had door wings, so it makes sense that he has them. But if you move him back, now we can go over articulation. He gets a 360 at his shoulders. Arms go out that far. You can also use this flap to make it go up. Rotates at the upper bicep. He has a little over 90 degrees of bend. Rotation at the wrist. I hope you saw that. I unplugged his body. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Unplugged his body. Okay, so he has waist, no ab crunch, but his legs move in a way that you could simulate that his abs is moving. It looks. This is how you do legs. I like this. I like that. Head rotates. It's really tight. Holy cow. Rotates 360, and you can make him say yes if you want to. So legs go forward that far, and some of his joints are really tight. So you can get him to do a splits like this. I did not expect him to come apart. That's actually pretty cool. They make jazz. I was gonna say, well, if they make jazz like this, you could reenact that. scene where Jazz gets ripped apart in the Michael Bay movies. He does the splits this way. He has rotation at the upper thigh, knee. He's got a really deep knee bend because due to transformation, his back of his leg is completely, his back of his calf is just hollow. His feet do this, and they tilt like that, and you've got a little heel piece that pops out, so it helps with the balancing, and it has a port so that if you have a weaponizer, you can use them in the feet. He is short, but he is short how all the Transformers nowadays pretty much are for their size classes. He is what would have been a big scout class, but now it's considered deluxe. So here he is next to the new Voyager Optimus, which is really the old deluxe size. It's with more. Where did it say? Oh, there's a scimitar. Here he is with who else? Here's with the new leader Megatron, which is actually a big deluxe. Not big deluxe, a big Voyager. Here he is with Impactor. And yeah, Impactor is much bigger. I'm wondering though, because I think on the show, the War for Cybertron show, Impactor was the same size as the other deluxe bots. So whatever. So there's that. He is pretty awesome. Definitely harkens back to the G1, but just better. I honestly think he looks better than the Masterpiece versions, with the exception of this part here. I mean, I don't know. There's something about him. It just looks good. It feels good. The transformation is not as ridiculous. Oh my god, I had to transform my smoke screen the other day, and there were certain times where things were butting against each other, and I was like, I gotta be careful because I don't want to break this, because I can't really buy stuff now. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get him transformed. We're going to unplug the front and the back piece here so we can move everything like that. You just pull his head through the whole thing. We'll go ahead and let's see, this will rotate this way, and then we will bend his legs like this, forward, up, and then this comes down like so, I believe. Or am I talking out my butt? I might be talking out my butt. Nope, and then I'm not. Make sure that this little piece is up. Okay, that goes like that. And this will... how did I do that? I just did it on the other side. How did I... Oh, that piece. Okay, that piece has to go up. I forgot about that. Goes up. So this way you can get all this together. And actually, you know what? Let's start over again. At least we're going to start over from here. Okay, so we'll just start over. We're going to start all the way over. All the way over. All the way over. Okay. Okay, I can't figure it. There we go. Alright. So, to transform it, first we're going to do is we're going to pull these pieces, put that piece out, pull this up like so. We're going to go ahead and take his legs, and these pieces, these red pieces, are usually down like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip them up. Flip them up. These pieces, if they're down, flip them up so that they are, so that the hole is facing in. You can go ahead and get these guys, get the legs pegged together, rotate it a 360 like so, and then we are going to bend his legs up like so, so that they're like that, and then these come down under, and then that is pretty much the bottom done. And then we're going to go ahead and take care of the top. So let's see, how do we do here? We'll go ahead and push this piece up so that it's forming the rest of the hood like so. Go ahead and do that for now. We probably shouldn't have done that just yet, but, and then straighten the arms like this and bring them in like this, and then we will rock you. This goes in. Let's open up the arms, open up these, because the arms actually have to plug into there. So this goes in like this, that closes, and get you straightened up. Come on, there we go. And then we're gonna do the same thing for you. Put you on like so. That closed. That closed. And we have the car mode, and this is amazing. It's not a Datsun, but it's close enough, and it looks so good. Wow. I don't even mind that these wheels are pegged like this, because it still looks really good. This looks almost like a Studio Series car. This just looks great. Let's see, turn that off there. And that looks great. It rolls really good. Not fond of this big red thing here, but I'm not fond of being able to see the fists in there either. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't mind when the toys have painted windows where you can't see inside. I don't mind that too much. So, and then you can take the guns and you can leave them like this and then plug it into the top to have all three guns if that's what you want. Or you can do a masterpiece thing where you put the two guns here and then you have the one gun here. That's an option as well. It looks a little silly. This looks actually a little bit cooler. This looks like it just flipped out. There doesn't seem to be any way to store the weapons underneath in car mode. I guess you can kind of fudge it. At least with this one, you can fudge it. Let's see. You really can't do it with the other ones, unfortunately. The other guns just kind of are there. Actually, hold on, maybe. Let's see if I can get this in there. And just kind of, whoops. Maybe I can fudge it. I don't know. If I could fold his head out of the way, I could probably plug these into those little... Actually, wait, hold on. No, because that's the... Okay, let's see. If I do this, close that side up, and do it on the same, I might actually be able to fudge it. Okay, so that's that and that. And then you just kind of go underneath. Yes! Weapon storage! I mean, you can kind of see the weapons in there, but, I mean, and this just kind of flips out, but you know what, though? Still, it wasn't in there, and this way, if you... Oh, actually, hold on. No, those are... I was going to try to use these, but those are not... Those are too big. They were filed down a little bit, maybe, the blast ports, but still, there's weapon storage. Yeah, the gun kind of comes out, but hey, there's weapon storage. So there he is. Here he is next to a rat trap, and you can see he really compacts down, like really tiny tiny, tiny, tiny. He is just slightly bigger than, what is this called? Cliff Jumper for this line. But, I mean, he still looks great. Evokes the G1, but looks just ever so nicer for some reason. The only real gripe I have isn't even in this mode as in the other mode with the hollow calves of the leg, but even that you don't really see too much. I mean, this guy was awesome, and I kind of wish I had gotten the other two. I don't know if they made the other two in Earthrise, but I kind of wish I had gotten them. I have Prowl, but Prowl is Cybertronian mode, and it's okay. But after seeing this, kind of wish I had Prowl in this mode. But it looks nice. It feels good. It honestly, in this mode, it looks and feels like a Studio Series toy. So I'm happy I got him. I'm happy. Thank you again to Scott, aka Blunghole, the tapeworm of Unicron, who is one of the hosts of Good Morning Cybertron. And I do miss being on the show, but you know, work and life, and it's unfortunate. That said, I'm Icelip. Now I don't believe these were sold in stores. I think these were like a Hasbro Pulse item, so you may have to do that or go through third parties to get him, but he's worth it. I like him. He's worth it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and ciao.